Hey everyone. There's been a lot of buzz around Deepseek R1, and I wanted to see for myself, does it actually hold up? Instead of running generic tests or diving into technical specs, I'm putting it to work on something practical and time-saving: stock research and analysis. Now, keeping up with financial news can feel like a full-time job. Earnings calls, market reports, endless updates. There's just too much to track. That's why I built a Streamlit app to do the heavy lifting for me. Every day, it extracts key insights from stock market discussions, pulls in real-time price data, and even provides a buy, hold, or sell recommendation, all in minutes instead of hours. I've been using GPT-4o Mini for this, but now I'm testing Deepseek R1, a language model that runs entirely on my own computer, meaning no internet dependency, no ongoing costs, and complete control over the data. So, how well does it actually perform? Let's put it to the test. Instead of manually watching finance videos and scanning earnings reports, here's how my AI setup works. 1. I add my favorite finance videos, Bloomberg Technology, CNBC, etc., to a public YouTube playlist. Yep, it has to be public for the app to grab the transcripts. The app extracts transcripts, summarizes the key insights, and identifies stock tickers mentioned in the video. 3. It pulls in real-time stock prices from Yahoo Finance, highlights key bullish and bearish catalysts, and ultimately gives me a buy, hold, or sell recommendation. 4. Instead of spending hours on research, I get all the important insights in minutes. Sounds cool? Let's see it in action. All right, the app has crunched the numbers, and we've got some fresh stock insights lined up. Every ticker I track is here, complete with the latest price, key trends, bullish and bearish signals, and a final recommendation. Let's start with Netflix, or rather, the lack of Netflix news. The AI found 0 major updates, and you know what? That's exactly what I want. No forced analysis, no filler. If there's nothing important, it simply says so. Now, let's move on to my favorite stock, Tesla. Tesla's revenue is up 2%, but here's the issue. Auto sales dropped 8%. That's a red flag. The company is making big, bold moves, with self-driving set to launch in June and Optimus robots hitting the market in 2026. If those bets pay off, they could be game changers. But here's where things get tricky. Tesla's PE ratio is an eye-watering 160. That's really expensive, especially when growth is starting to slow. On the bright side, energy storage is booming and Cybertruck production is picking up speed, which could help offset some concerns. So, is Tesla a buy? Not just yet. The company's future plans are ambitious, but for now, holding and watching is the smarter move. But this app isn't just for summaries. I can also ask direct questions about the data. I was curious about Meta's AI plans, so I asked the AI, is Meta working on any new projects? And here's what I got. Meta is developing its own AI chips to reduce reliance on NVIDIA. That could be a huge shift in the industry. Next, I asked, what are the geopolitical risks that NVIDIA is facing? The AI gave me a quick breakdown of NVIDIA's geopolitical risks, including export restrictions to China and supply chain concerns. This isn't just a passive summary tool, it's an interactive research assistant that helps me connect the dots. Let's be real. Who has time to sit through a 1-hour investor call? Not me. So I fed Microsoft's Q2 earnings transcript into the AI. And boom, here's what I got in just 5 minutes. Let's start with the big picture. AI and cloud are driving Microsoft's growth. Cloud revenue hit $40 billion, up 21%. What about the numbers that actually matter? Total revenue hit $69.6 billion, and earnings per share came in at $3.23, both exceeding expectations. Looking ahead, what's the forecast? Microsoft expects double-digit revenue growth, but currency fluctuations could trim 2% off the top. How's the competition stacking up? Microsoft is not just holding its ground, it's gaining cloud market share and leveraging its OpenAI partnership to widen the gap. Let's talk profitability. Gross margins climbed to 69%, and operating margins hit 45%, despite the high costs of scaling AI infrastructure. Any exciting new products or updates? Absolutely. Microsoft launched Azure AI Foundry and Copilot Chat, and AI-driven tools like GitHub Copilot and Microsoft 365 Copilot are seeing rapid adoption. Any red flags we should be worried about? A few. Azure's capacity constraints, market volatility, and geopolitical risks could create challenges. What's the long game here? Microsoft is doubling down on AI and enterprise adoption, solidifying its position as the leader in AI-driven cloud computing. And the best part? If I don't have time to read this quick summary, I can just ask. Did Microsoft beat expectations? Yes. What's the biggest red flag? Azure's AI-driven demand is outpacing infrastructure capacity. This is why AI is a game changer. It cuts through the noise and delivers only what actually matters. Now, let's talk about the AI models. I've been using GPT-4o Mini for a while, but after running Deepseek R1 through its paces, I'm seriously impressed. First up, speed. Deepseek R1 is blazing fast, making it perfect for rapid analysis. What about depth and detail? No compromises here. It holds its own against GPT-4o Mini, delivering thorough, accurate summaries. Biggest advantage? Unlike GPT-4o Mini, Deepseek R1 runs entirely on my own computer, no internet required. And the best part? It's completely free. No API calls, no subscriptions, no paywalls. For daily stock analysis, research, and earnings breakdowns, having a free offline AI that performs at this level is a huge win. And that's a wrap on my first test of Deepseek R1. Honestly, it held up way better than expected, and I'm already thinking of new ways to push it further. If you're into stock market research, AI tools, or just love finding smarter ways to get things done, you're in the right place. There's plenty more to explore, and I'm just getting started. So, what's your go-to AI tool for research? Or better yet, what's the one task you wish AI could automate for you? Catch you next time.